Oh, no, you just screwed me up. Are you muting it right now?
Reason why this podcast sucks and we have no fans is because Rick and damn Duper talk way too goddamn much.
Oh, hello there.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to Take Warning. This is your host, Rick. That is your host, Greg. That is your host, Duper. To the right, the left, I don't know. And then we got Lee back. Yay, a member of the team.
Lee!
Our ever-expanding team.
I'm forever around.
It's awesome. Lee, you took your goggles off really early this week. What happened?
I just wanted to take them off and not outplay it. Overplay
I mean,
overdo it. I just wanted it for the intro. Leave me alone.
You should have wore Heelys.
How's
everybody doing?
Heelys.
Good, dude.
Fantastic.
So, a couple things. So, Lee, we did some little trivia before the show started. So, the audience really wants to know, how many kids do you have in the state of New Mexico?
In the state of, just New Mexico.
Just New Mexico. That's it.
Come on. Did you really think of that much?
We need elevator music,
All right,
man.
known kids. How about that? Known
children, too.
Okay. that seemed a little bit easier to get through.
That's amazing because that's not like a highly populated state, and I think you've only driven through that. So I don't know how you got 2 kids out there.
You know, sometimes it only takes a drive and a couple nights stay.
Holy shit. Oh my God, Dupe, are we not sponsored by anybody this week?
Condoms, apparently. Yeah, wrap it up, fellas. Wrap it up.
Works just like a mask. It's just for your penis.
Golden condoms.
They don't work.
They don't. They come with a little perforated hole already in the tip of them.
60% of the time, they work every time. That's it. Jesus. How was your week, Dupe?
I'm good. I wish you were fluent in, what does your mug say?
Oh, I wish you were fluent in shutting the fuck up.
Oh, well, all right. I'll take a cue. Greg, how was your week?
Dude, it was good. So we got our garage door replaced. So, as you know, Duper, you've been to my house. It's an old house. Rick, you are never invited to ever come to my house, so you will never see it. But yeah, dude, after 30 years, had to get a new garage, and yeah, that was about the highlight of my week.
You know, that's really entertaining shit. Like, come listen to Take Warning. I got a garage door.
Yeah. I feel like that's a reoccurring problem over at your house. Is like every 4 weeks or so, like you got to work on the garage.
Dude, it's an old house. You know, it's hot in the summer. Dirt stuff, you know.
I feel like, so I'm gonna ruin the surprise right now, but one day when we have a Take Warning network, Gray can just have like this old garage where he just works on the garage every fucking week, and he's just like putting up new garage doors or new I don't know, whatever the fuck. I don't even know how many things you can have go wrong in a garage, but apparently Greg has all of those things go wrong.
Well, dude, it'd be a hit in Palmdale because that's all they do is just hang out in their garages. So I can't wait.
That, man.
Whoa, that was 20 years ago. We've moved to living rooms, sir. Like, we actually come inside the house. It's our house now, so why not, right?
As we say this, I'm about to move my studio into the garage.
Hey, Lee.
So maybe I haven't outgrown it.
Lee.
We had some great memories in the garage.
Lee.
Yeah.
How was your week, dude?
That was good, Ken. Good. Just returned all 17 of my children to their 15 mothers.
Oh, 15.
It was
That
a
had to
hectic
been a
week
drive.
in the Goldman household. And then I discovered that Truly, not a sponsor yet, makes strawberry teas now. They make tea. Strawberry,
who's this?
raspberry.
Say it for those that are listening to our podcast and
Truly.
not watching live.
Hard seltzer, not a sponsor yet.
Okay, you know what? We'll put them on
They
the
will
list,
be,
but
though.
we're still
They will
pushing
be.
for Great Value. We
Great-
want to be sponsored by Great Value before anybody else. Shout out to Great Value again.
Shout out to
Yes.
Great Value, but I still think they should sponsor. I mean, I drink the fuck out of this stuff, so they should sponsor it for me.
Does Great Value make a brand of that as well, like a generic version of it? Maybe
They might,
that's what we need to aim
and
for.
if they do, I hope it's better.
Rick, how was your week, dude? I
It
went
was-
golfing. I spread some fucking COVID. Yeah, what's up, dude?
Well, it's funny that you talk about COVID. I'll bring that up. Bring that up in my closing statement. My remarks there.
No, we have a whole COVID corner for that. All right.
No,
Wait for it.
I did actually get to go golfing this Sunday. We went on base. It was nice. It was a busy week. We're still going through escrow. Everybody that warned me, like, hey man, escrow, there's always something. Sure as hell was right, and I take it back. Actually, I think one of our listeners, Arthur, he might be listening in with his wife Shirley right now. You were right, Arthur. So I apologize.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Well, you start
Wow.
off with the loan, and it's like, hey, we're going to switch your loan up 2 days in. Like, okay. And then they're going to go to the appraisal, and it's like, hey, the appraisal's going to be different. So now you get to negotiate again. And now we're in underwriting. Yay. But hey,
So
in
wait,
the middle of next month, I'm going to have a nice little studio recording this.
does Arthur own a home or no?
Yeah.
So
the
Arthur
garage.
owns a home, and you declared that you knew more about the underwriting process
Because I
than
read.
people that have gone through it because you read like a Reddit article.
That's
Here's
exactly
how this
what
went.
happened.
Here's how this went, right? I did not trust that Arthur knew what he was talking about.
Because
That's it.
why?
I don't
Why?
know.
Why,
I don't
Rick?
know.
Why?
I don't.
Does
I
it-
always trust myself when I read a bunch of things, and I'll think, oh yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I've read about it.
Is it because he's Mexican, Rick?
That's what I was going to say. Yes, obviously
Yeah.
racism.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's not because of the Latins. I have no problems with the Latins. Thank you. Last name Solano. It's a Latin name. That's okay. But no, that's not it.
I've seen your Ancestry.com report, dude. You lost
Shut
your
up.
Latin card. You're
did.
fucking white as fuck, dude.
Dude, so I lost all of my Mexican, and I got like
Mhm.
this new privilege card. It kind of looks like the vaccination card that Greg got last week. I'm still waiting for it. I asked for lamination, and apparently that puts a big delay on getting it in here, and with the pandemic. But I do have a white privilege card coming to me now. Thank
Oh,
you,
God.
Ancestry.
Dude, well, wait, hold
Very
up,
cool.
hold up. So even Arthur on the chat says you hate Mexicans, Rick. So
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
obviously.
hate Mexicans now. No, I love everybody.
Rick
Think about it,
voted
dude.
for a wall.
I'm the one that every week I'm making sure that we're promoting Puppy Pound. Like, that's nothing but Mexican guys. We love you guys. It's good times. No,
But
I
Rick
got
thinks it's cool because he's wearing a Dodgers jersey, so he thinks that makes up for his racism.
Why would you appropriate the Dodgers with Mexicans? Right?
Have you ever been to a Dodgers game? I mean, shit, dude.
Actually, I'm wearing my Dodgers this week in my last show support for my favorite player getting signed. He signed with Boston, so I lost Kike Hernandez, and that's like my favorite baseball player. So kind of sad. I wanted to wear that.
He signed with
I'm wearing my
Boston.
Rams. So we got Matt Stafford. Yay. But leading into this sports talk, Cooper already spoiled it. We got a network going now, guys. We got a couple
Look at
new
this
hosts
shit.
that are coming in. They're going to be bringing some new content. I'll be in there with them, and we're going to talk sports. We're taking our sports content from here. We decided we have a whole show we could put together. So launching this March, we're actually going to be doing Take Warning Sports. It's actually Take Warning All Things Sports. Think about the first letter of each one of those. It's amazing.
So the guy that correctly predicted the Super Bowl picks this year, is he on it?
Well, it's funny that you brought that up because I took a little excerpt from our promo that we recorded that's going to be coming out on Wednesday.
Oh, good.
And I thought maybe you'd want to hear it. This is actually from our host, Ryan. And everybody tune in and subscribe now. We're going to be dropping teasers and promos, hopefully weekly, every other week while we get ourselves sorted. But we are launching in March. We want to launch with the baseball season. And every 2 weeks, you guys are going to get a nice little in-depth talk about sports. And, of course, it's going to be in the vein of Take Warning with a little bit more analysis and people that actually know what the fuck they're talking about with sports. I'm just a guy there.
I'm just the guy that got it right.
Oh, okay. Here it is.
People
Oh,
that bet on it.
ooh,
But I do
like
want to
that.
close with one thing. I know that a member of the Take Warning family prophesized this amazing matchup in the Super Bowl. Duper
decided to go out on a limb.
That's all we need to hear. That's good. So we can just end the race.
Against the greatest.
I have to start it over now. You think there's no pause on this?
No, I've already heard it, so it's good. It's good. That's perfect. That's all I needed. That's phenomenal.
It's
I know
already
that
starting over.
a member of the Take Warning family prophesized this amazing matchup in the Super Bowl. Duper decided to go out on a limb and take the defending Super Bowl champions against the greatest quarterback of all time before the season even started. So I would just like to congratulate him on his prophecy, and maybe he'll predict a goal will be scored in the hockey game sometime too.
Look at him. So basically,
We're celebrating over here.
Really wanted he wanted to promo you there.
Just
he was really excited that you chose something as simple as that.
Well,
It's still going.
Dude, can you go back
So
to
wait.
Can you go back to their title screen or their promo shot, Lee?
Yeah, we can bring it back up.
We need to talk about this, like,
Yeah,
for real.
absolutely.
Okay, so it's not bad enough that Rick doesn't shut the fuck up on this podcast, but he got two other people to not shut the fuck up with for this twats on Wednesday mornings. Like, I don't know what that is. But look at Preston and look at Ryan. Like, so many things could be said here. Like, one looks like the angry guy who just got jailed for doing something, and then the other one looks like, I don't know. Like, it's so hard to tell them apart. Duper, I know you had a hard time photoshopping this all together.
So the truth,
tell me about it.
okay. So I helped design. Well, I helped design. I fucking did all the goddamn work. So I designed this logo.
And you're not
so-
even in it.
The hardest part when I was designing it was I didn't know which one was Preston and which one was Ryan. So when I made the logo, I just kind of randomly put a name on the bottom, and I just kind of hoped I had a 50-50 chance of it being right. And
Welcome to the Take Warning team there, you guys. This is the love that you're going to get from the other hosts.
Don't forget you have to pay a membership fee. We still haven't gotten that yet.
oh yeah. Have you told them about the design fee yet, or no?
No. I was just going to send them a bill, an invoice, and see what they came back with. So, shut up.
just
I don't
in
know why you're
case.
doing that live anyways. You don't tell people that.
Let's go ahead and show everyone
No,
one
we're
more
really
time.
looking forward to it.
One more
Actually,
time.
Ryan's got a little background in radio, so this is sports radio, actually. So he's actually got something that he can say to this shit. And I'm going to be there to give you hot takes like you can't win a game without scoring a field goal or maybe a touchdown. So that's what you're getting out of me. Real quality content.
If you guys don't talk about the Harlem Globetrotters on the first episode, I'm out.
Kurt Rambis.
I swear to
Kurt
God.
Rambis.
Well, see, we got to get Kurt Rambis to get on.
Can you guys make the first episode just purely around Kurt Rambis?
Just all stats, book of basketball, in his career. I'm so fucking down to make that the entire first episode. Guys, tune in to the second episode unless you want to learn everything about Kurt Rambis coming this March. Maybe that's what we should have called it. It was just Kurt Rambis. I don't know.
Maybe.
So PETA is urging people not to use animal names as insults, and then they got trolled a bit on Twitter. But some of the words that they said we can't use anymore, or that at least they suggested, is using animals as insults perpetuates speciesism. So instead of saying chicken, you should say coward, Rick. Lee, instead of saying rat, you should say snitch. Greg, instead of snake, you should say jerk. You jerk! You're a mean jerk.
What about cock? Can we still use cock?
Did you know? Okay, pig. You should say
I can show
repulsive.
this. Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Instead of sloth, you should say lazy. Greg, wow, that's an amazing take. Cock was not on here. Take it away, buddy.
Dude, I just broke my Cockosaurus Rex.
What?
His leg. Look at his leg. I'm so sad. I'm trying to keep it up so it doesn't offend others. But man, so I hope my wife's not watching. I'm done for. God damn it. The things I sacrifice for this podcast.
Yeah, Sheila makes a good point. Is bitch out then? Bitch is out.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch. That's a good one, too. Yeah, I feel like PETA didn't really make this list inclusive enough. I feel like it was kind of almost insulting that they would leave out bitches and cocks.
Interesting.
I'm going to tweet that shit right now.
And
all right,
bitches
Rick,
and cocks
take
is
over
some of
this
the most
conversation.
used ones.
I just want to know, like, PETA as an organization, what happened to them? Because they were respected at some point, right? I swear they were.
No, dude.
At some point,
Really?
30 years ago where people are like, "Ooh, PETA," and then
No.
like they were representing vegans and shit. Now this is PETA. Like, is this really what PETA is? Do they need to exist anymore?
Yeah.
They haven't done anything.
Well,
I'm
don't
just
they do
curious.
like naked protests too? Is that still a thing with them or no?
I don't have they ever done.
And wearing meat
That's a
suits
thing?
like Lady Gaga and shit.
Oh, throwing the
Oh.
bloody the blood red paint on fur coats and shit. Are they gonna go to McDonald's right now and like throw out all the coward McNuggets? Are they gonna? What are they gonna do here?
All right, I just tweeted it for you guys. Hopefully, Twitter will get back to us on what we should call a cock or a bitch. So that's out there now.
Well, thanks, PETA.
Outstanding.
Thanks for that.
You fucking
Jesus Christ.
cocks.
So, what should we call Rick now?
A snitch.
Yeah. Well, no, you can't. You can't call me. You got to call me a jerk,
Gotta call you a jerk.
and or just lazy.
Was there any other animal names they came up with?
No, that's all they had as examples. Like, I don't feel like they really put a lot of thought or effort into it.
Yeah. So is like the Chinese like horoscope, like are all those animals changed now to different things? So
Well,
instead
there
of
was
monkey,
cock,
it's
so that's sticking around.
I don't think PETA exists in China.
dude, they exist everywhere. It's PETA.
No.
All right,
Dude.
investment executives predict GameStop will top $1,000 per share. So there's this whole Reddit thing where they've pushed a whole bunch of stock. Lee, you're kind of into this, right? You bought some of these
Hold on.
stocks.
It's
Yeah.
stunk. It's stunk, not stock. I've learned that today.
Stocks.
Mm.
Yeah, apparently I go off and give people bad advice too.
Mm.
So what happened here?
Oh, we want to
I
talk
wanna
about
hear.
that, huh?
Oh yeah, let's talk about it, Rick, because I never told you to buy shit.
Ooh.
So Lee, we send hot tips every once in a while. Like, hey man, if you're on Robinhood, you should throw a little bit at this place or that place, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Lee like totally ejaculates over Dogecoin earlier this week, like in a text on our calls, everything. Like, you got to get Dogecoin. Oh, like it's got to happen. Get
Texting
Dogecoin.
calls.
I was at 0.00002 cents, and now it's at 0.3 or something. And you get in now. So I didn't throw
Okay.
a lot of money at it,
So
but I did go and like take that hot tip.
I should have
and I
put
just
our
watched
text
it
up on
with-
screen because I
just
knew it was going
die.
to come up at some point, and not
Yeah.
once did I tell you to buy
All I'm saying
anything.
is-
all I said was, hey guys, while you're talking about GameStop that you guys own stock in, right? I am up $312 right now on Dogecoin. That's it. That's all I
So
said.
what is the whole thing with this? Because I saw this trending.
Yeah,
I have
okay.
I know the GameStop thing. I don't know
Right.
the dog coin thing. I don't know.
The Dogecoin was originally created as a joke, right? And
The
people
Bitcoin?
people who own it, yeah, the Bitcoin. People who own it, they either own it because it's a joke or because you're a part of the community on Reddit who actually holds like fundraisers and stuff, and they use Dogecoin and like minimal Bitcoins and stuff like that to raise money. And it was never going anywhere.
So here's where I messed
I have a
up.
ton of
How
gonna let
how
you
does this
know-
end up trading though? If it was just a joke, how does a joke end up
because
trading?
along this week, when all these other stocks started doing crazy stuff,
Oh.
the Reddit users took Dogecoin and said, "Hey, let's make this jump up too in value." So they started doing it, and I went from
I want to
2
let you know
millionths of a
really
cent
quick.
to
I love
This
how
is where
Rick
I
cannot
messed
stop
I know.
talking.
No, I
went
gotta
from-
let you
know
he
why
just-
I'm talking.
He just needs to talk. He just
Because
can't.
Lee
Lee
was not even done
fucked this
talking.
up so bad. I took the trust that Lee knows how to multiply children, that he would know how to multiply stocks,
I never
that he
told you
knows
to buy.
math.
Never
As
told you to buy.
the comments have been pointing out, did you pull your Lee money out
In
of
fact,
your
the
bed?
second,
What is this?
The
Yeah,
second you
pull
and
it up
Josh
on
sent
your
me a
bed?
text saying
Wait.
that you bought stuff, I went, "Oh no," and I didn't respond to you, but I went, "They're fucking stupid."
Josh also said thank you because he bought some of that
Yeah,
same.
I don't know
dog
why you
coin.
both did that shit, you moron.
We listened to you.
Dude, wait, how fucking boring are we? Like, we
What?
fucking talk about getting garages
What?
and escrow on a house and golfing and
Today's
stocks.
episode-
Like, who is this podcast for? God damn it!
This is the next spinoff of our podcast, the financial sector, where Lee just gives out bad advice,
Right.
and then Rick
Right.
tries to make everything about math about kids some odd way, and Rick never actually lets Lee finish any sentences.
No. Never.
That's the new financial podcast.
I just want Rick to become that like Mad Money guy with the buzzers and the fucking sound effects.
I
and
can see
shit.
him doing it. Yeah, I can
Ow!
see him.
Yeah.
Just like,
But
"Rah!"
I feel
Yeah, I
like
can
if
see him
it's
being
to him
stupid
and he
enough
has
to
his
do
own-
something that's stupid.
If he has his own skit, people are going to get misguided and very bad, serious. Just
Only
they're
if I take it
from
they're
you,
gonna-
Lee.
they're
That's
gonna-
what I've
they're gonna
learned.
drown in
We
financial
got-
sorrows.
Are you guys
Before we
looking at
launch that, we definitely need to get a lawyer on board.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we do have to protect myself.
A team of lawyers.
Yeah.
Protect me. Oh, man.
So, Greg, did you get in on the GameStop or AMC trading?
Well, no, not at all, dude. I ain't fucking. Well, first of all, I'm broke. Second of all, I mean, I just spent money on a garage, so that ain't cheap. But no, dude. But we know somebody on this podcast knows somebody at IGN who probably had insider trading tips for GameStop.
I don't think that's how this happened.
So, can we get a PS5 now?
That's not how any of this.
That's an amazing.
IGN does not have insider stock trading ideas from Reddit via GameStop.
You
That
can't
doesn't
tell
make
me
any sense.
IGN and GameStop don't have some type of close relationship.
No, and then remember, this was all created by Reddit. It wasn't made by GameStop.
No, I know that, but you don't think IGN doesn't follow Reddit?
Right.
Basically, what I'm saying is, I want a fucking PS5 now. So can I get one now?
I thought you guys were Xbox guys now.
Well, dude, I'll take a fucking
yeah,
PS5. I mean, shit.
Yep,
Yeah.
nice.
And can we get sponsored by GameStop now? I mean, can we get on Nat before they totally crash?
Can we put our stock on the stock market so then we can drive up our own stock somehow?
Do we have stock?
We need to. I don't know. We need to figure that shit out. We need to figure out how to capitalize off this shit.
Do we go public somehow? I mean, how do you go public? I know that's the
Well,
way.
that's what we got to figure out. I mean, if this Dogcoin did it, then we can do it, right?
Hey,
Yeah, Dogcoin worked out for us, huh, Lee?
it worked out for me. I didn't tell you to fucking buy anything.
Didn't work out for Josh either. Josh is actually watching the live stream right now, and he's made sure to call.
I'm
Josh
sorry
to
that you
celebrate.
both bought when it hit its 8-cent peak.
Just saying.
No one's
All right,
fault.
Lee.
No one's
So-
fault but your own.
A wife was accused of stabbing her husband after finding photos of him having sex with another woman. But that woman was her.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, Lee, you'll never run into this because it
Whoa.
takes a long
You
time to be
shorthand
in a huh?
What?
I'm assuming that you'll never be able to do this because it takes a long committed relationship in order to forget what your wife looked like at the beginning of that relationship. But Rick, you've been in a relationship forever. Do you think it's possible Rachel could one day find a picture of you and some other woman and then just stab you and then discover, oh shit, that was me?
That could happen if we get old enough and like senile. That could be.
Yeah.
Memory goes. Could be a thing.
I don't feel like it's really possible for you because your wife would know that you can never get like a hotter, younger chick. So she would just
Well, who's
immediately
to say
assume that that's not
who's to
possible.
say that I'm not going for the older ladies. That's where the
So you're going to
Okay,
assume that
that's
Rachel's
cool.
going to see a picture of herself currently, confuse herself of a picture currently, and then stab you?
maybe she thinks it's future Rachel. Because
That
she
doesn't
sees
even make
somebody that's
sense.
10 or 15 years older, and she's like, "Wow."
Dude,
You know what my favorite thing about this story is?
Huh.
I want to let everybody in on what happened pre-production. Duper's up. He's running around getting ready, and we're going through the agenda. And my favorite comment from Greg was, "God damn it, Duper's been trying to get this on the show for a month." On
This story?
one topic." I look back and I legit remember seeing it now at least 3 times.
That's not even possible because the date is January 26, 2021 on the story.
Wasn't it there last week? we
Dude,
cut it out?
that's like 5 or 6 days ago. That's not
you
even.
just changed the date. You went from a
I
0 to
changed
a
the
1.
date on the Daily News website.
Yes.
Like I know the editor over there via my connection at IGN. I was like, hey, can you guys change the date on this article right now to fucking make these guys look stupid?
I just want to know that when I said somebody on this podcast knows somebody who works for IGN, I did not say names. So you just gave yourself up there, big guy.
Yeah,
No,
he
I
did.
know
He
I'm
did
okay with
actually
that.
do that.
I'm okay with the fact that I gave that up, but
You're
I'm
not
telling
okay
you,
to get us a PS5.
the date on this article was January 26, 2021. What you're saying doesn't make any sense. Greg, how come you don't make any fucking sense?
I made perfect sense. IGN is the Illuminati, and they are hindering us from PS5s. So, I was just gonna say, like, Rick is never gonna have sex with an older woman. The only one who does that and hangs out with older women is Josh. I mean, we have the Photoshop. proof.
Yeah, we do.
Dude,
'Cause he
that's
does
kinda
love
true.
Betty
That
White,
is
doesn't he?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I take it back. That was just that was a lie.
And that's not even fully true even with Lee. Lee just loves all women. He'll just put his penis in anything.
It's not
I
just
remember-
women either. That's the
And-
beauty of Lee, man.
Men,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I
animals.
remember we were walking down the street one day when we were younger, and there was like a fence next to us, and there was like a small knot in the hole
Whoa, no,
that created a hole in the fence, and he had to just put his penis in
I
it.
thought we forgot about that, but thank you for telling the world no.
Yeah, I remember because I had to get the splinters out. You remember?
Yeah.
It was awkward.
Yeah.
It was.
Lee is so miraculous. Like he doesn't even need to stick anything in anybody. He just walks, and it's just like the pheromones off his body.
Yeah, this is why
Just
I don't
fucking
love
gets
public.
girls
Getting
pregnant
girls
all over
pregnant?
the place. You know.
Going in public
makes
is a dangerous feat for me.
Yeah. I mean, even I got pregnant from Lee once. I mean, it was a magical time. I had
We
to,
aren't
of
supposed
course,
to talk
get rid of
about
it.
that trip to
But
the
do you
for the
planet.
remember?
sake
Do you
of the
remember?
world.
Do you remember the public pool incident where he just got in the pool and 12 girls got pregnant?
Nope.
It was just. I mean, weird.
That's not included in my total number either.
Well, Lee, here's some good parenting advice for you. There's a Florida teen. He got 45 years in prison for strangling his mom to death after arguing over a bad grade.
Wait, how is that
Lee,
advice
what-
for me?
Huh?
How is
Oh,
that-
well, how would you teach your kids or coach your kids when they get a bad grade? How are you going to get their grades back up?
strangle them before they strangle the mom?
You're going to strangle the kids.
Christ.
This is all
what?
Crisp
So
and Wall on
let's
the
actually
internet.
talk about this,
What
though. So
grade is
Florida
this kid
teen-
in?
He's a 17-year-old kid, so he's older, man.
He's in
Oh,
high
I'm
school.
thinking like an
Remember?
elementary.
Oh no,
school.
my bad. He was 15 at the time of the murder.
Either way, he's in high school.
Sophomore somewhere. around
Was
there.
in high school. Do you
Yeah.
think he got his GED in prison?
I don't know if that's really his focus right now. Like, I don't think you get locked up after getting bad grades in jail, and then you're like, man, I really need to finish my education. My mom would have been really proud of me if I would have done that.
Dude, at his high school graduation, he like, I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for my mom.
My mom really was the focus of me bettering my life from here on out.
She put me in a place where I had to get my head straight and really, buckle down with school.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah.
Prison.
I guess he got an A in murder.
Bum, 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 bum.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Oh, are we ready for some COVID chat? A little bit of COVID corner. Let's do this.
Oh God.
It's a beautiful day in the COVID hood. Beautiful day in COVID. Won't you be mine? It's a beautiful day in the COVID hood. Beautiful day in COVID. Won't you be mine?
COVID corner.
Dun, 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 dun.
I love how much that annoys you at the end every time, Rick. Like I just see your face so fucking happy and melancholy. Like you're just in like this special little place during the COVID music,
And the end is
And then-
just so bad.
and then the ending just takes you out of it, and it just rips you out.
It's
And I
so
love
bad.
it. I love it. I actually want to
Greg
just turn up the
singing.
ending.
I love watching Greg singing, or like I can see him doing it, right? Just how happy. It's a beautiful day in our neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for our neighborhood. And then Duper comes in afterwards, and he's like trying to be like, "Oh, COVID corner." It's like, God damn it! Like
Dude,
it was
I
so
love-
good, but it was just putting it in the neighborhood. Like,
Oh, I
but
think it's perfect.
That was all Duper, dude. That was
Yeah.
all Duper. I mean, the way that he can edit it and make the waves go and all this and that, like, thank you, Duper. You know,
Yeah,
I
you're
should probably
welcome.
be on like, so you think you could sing or whatever they call it now.
We are working on something, so we'll get that back to you guys one day. So
I am Groot.
Oklahoma is trying to get rid of $2 million of hydroxychloroquine that they bought at the request of Mr. Donald Trump. Lee, what's the worst thing you've ever invested in and tried to get rid of?
No coin.
Dogecoin.
And how much of that do you own, buddy?
A lot.
Is it? Did you put your entire mortgage into that?
No, I spent a whole $10 on it.
Oh, dude, you're making it sound like it's
No,
something
I'm
significant.
doing
That's
fine
like
with
a
it.
meal.
We're just back on it. We're just
I just
Rick,
want.
Rick made a bad investment. It's my fault. So fuck him.
How much did Rick invest in it?
$40.
I threw $40 at it.
You threw $40 at it, just
Yeah.
a joke.
When it hit its
Yeah, I
peak
just
of
want to
8
see what
cents.
happened.
I know somebody who put $500 in on the GameStop thing. Like, and they knew they're like, I'm gonna lose this money, but it's worth it just to crash this shit.
Wow.
Bueno.
I would have rather gotten a PS5 for that much.
No
That's exactly what he said. He said I took my PS5 money and I put it into this instead. I was like, damn, dude, that's a really bad investment. And he's like, dude, it's worth it because fuck these hedge fund guys. I was like,
I mean,
damn, you guys are dedicated to this shit, man.
There's a lot of people that are angry about that shit. I know we're in COVID quarter, but yeah.
So going back to the
skunks.
hey Duper, how do you say that drug again?
Hydroxychloroquine.
I
Yeah.
totally tried to let that go, dude. I was not.
Hydroxychloroquine. Hydroxychloroquine.
So you know, every time I hear that drug, I
Queen.
think about like Donald Trump, right? And you know that Homer Simpson meme on Facebook where he like pops out and then he just goes back into the bushes? Like I
Yeah.
can just picture that, but Donald Trump. Like you know.
All you're saying
Oh,
is great a
man.
word.
Well, it was a hell of an investment.
That was the whole reason why
by
I'm not a
the-
doctor. Is fucking these big ass words that they use. I can't fucking make it. I can't use these fucking Greek made up bullshit words.
Herpes.
That is great. Go for it.
Herky.
Duper, why are they trying to
I
get
think that's
rid
a
of
Greek
$2
god.
million worth of hydroxychloroquine?
Hydroxychloroquine.
You can't even say it. You shut up too, Rick.
There it is. Got it. Hydroxychloroquine.
It's like hydroxy.
Why are they trying
fuck
to get rid
this
of $2
shit.
million worth of it? Does it not work?
No. Well, I don't actually. I don't.
Malaria.
There's mixed results, right?
We're gonna bring
and they
it up.
said
We
that
gotta
it's
talk about
more
why they're
damaging
getting
to
rid
your
of it.
body than beneficial to most people.
I don't know if there's ever a final definitive conclusion on it, but they did move away from it. It became very highly politicized, and then I don't remember hearing any actual studies around if it was effective or not. So
That bleach was though.
bleach, that shit will clean out your colon.
Hey, so do we have any other stories lined up for COVID Corner?
We do.
Oh, fantastic. Moving on. All right,
Greg.
Yeah, dude.
What's the most awkward thing you ever put up your ass?
Ooh, wow, that's a
Well, because the Chinese are asking you, can we put our COVID testing strips up your ass to test for COVID?
through your ass or through your nose?
Your ass. Well,
No.
first they put it in your nose. No, I'm sorry. They put it in your ass and then your nose because they want you to smell that shit.
Is it like
apparently.
when you like take your dog to the vet and they
Ass
take
and
the
nose
temperature? They just like bend you over and then they just stick it in your ass and then they stick it in your nose and then they okay, 98.6, they're good.
I feel like the Chinese have been listening to this podcast and they're just trying to make.
I'm sorry.
I feel like the Chinese have been listening to this podcast and they're just trying to fulfill Rick's fantasies that he's been talking about for the past 8 months.
Butt stuff.
That he's just random butt stuff. So, what's your connections with the Chinese government, Rick? What's going on there?
They know I'm on a mission, dude. That's
Hey, Rach, come over here. I gotta test you for COVID.
we use the bidet first. That just let you
This
know
is-
that bidet that was the attempt, and that one lost. That failed. But 16 years in, I'm gonna find a way, dude. I'm gonna find a way.
Is this the way? Like you just kind of warm her up over time. You're like, hey, babe. I mean, it's small. It's not that big. And this COVID thing. I've been locked up at my house for almost a year, and it's important that we get tested. Rachel, I'm just gonna put up your butt a little bit, and then you whip it out. Is that how you sneak it in?
I don't know. It depends. Is this gonna be one of those brain swabs that they've been doing? You guys have all gotten COVID tested, right?
Oh no shit! Like how far does that have to go up?
Swabs?
Like that's why I want to know. Like, is it going to be one of those 12-inch long Q-tips? Because I don't have anything to compare to that. Like, if you tell me you're going to use a regular Q-tip swab, then yeah, I'm going to try some secret stuff there. But if she's expecting to see one of those 9-inch brain swabs, 6-inch brain swabs, anything like that, not going to happen. So,
Just a tip, Rick, like the Herrera said, just a tip.
Right. Hey, I found a study by Lancet Rheumatology. By the way, that's what I was looking up while you guys were talking.
Dermatology? Is that what you said?
It was only shown to be 22% effective in a study of 5,047 people.
Are you talking about
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Hydroxychloroquine.
Oh, so Lee, you like to do anal? Is it effective at not getting COVID?
Yes. Yes.
We bring Lee as a guest host on this show,
I know.
and he
And now
speaks
I'm
the
here,
same
and
amount
now-
of words
now all
as
you
Josh.
talk about is how many
Well,
children I have in AIDS.
We're
Anal.
basically, yeah, he's here to fill in for Josh, and he's doing a hell of a job with it. Really providing that quality content that we get from Josh. So
I'm just gonna
Thanks
sit
a
here and not
lot.
talk. How about that?
Lee, how excited are you for these anal swabs, buddy?
Oh,
Oh, you guys.
he walked away. He walked away.
Good job,
Oh.
Duper, with your fucking hydroxychloroquine anal.
You can make a couple fucking jokes. Here we are.
Man,
damn
you guys
it.
are jerks, man.
Well, you know what? You know what else is a jerk is COVID. So Duper, what did COVID do to the Golden Knights this week?
They ruined 2 of my games, so I can't watch them. So I'm dressed like I'm at the stadium right now and trying to
Yeah,
pretend, make
Like a-
up for it.
you look like a homeless ticket scalper.
Lee, you don't have that many kids by doing anal. That's the feedback that we just got from one of our listeners there. Thank you.
Feedback?
Makes me
What'd I
sad
do?
about the Golden Knights. But I want to fact check ourselves from last week because we're not CNN and we're not Fox
Oh.
News.
Yeah.
Josh gave me
Last
anal
week, we
tits.
said that the Diet Coke button was removed from the desk of Joe Biden. Apparently, it was not. He did keep the button. Rick, what did he replace the Diet Coke with, though?
I don't know what his favorite thing is. It's hard to figure out like what he would want to do with it. God, man, all I hear about with him is that he's got a thing for like chocolate chip ice cream. So maybe that's what it is. It's just an ice cream button.
Milkshakes. Yeah, but then when he brings the milkshakes to the yard, do you think all the boys come too?
Most of them are like it's better than yours. So
Lee, what do you think that button did when Bill Clinton was in the office?
Ooh, buddy. If Monica Lewinsky wasn't poured out on tap, I don't know what the fuck that button was for.
yeah,
Man.
The stain's still there all these years later. They just can't buff it out.
I'm surprised the button still works all these years later. I thought it was stuck by then.
Right? Like, it's just like, ugh, God damn it, that shit is so
What is
sticky.
this crusty mucus? God damn it.
Yeah, that's good.
Trent's pretty fat too, though. I imagine he might have got down there and tried to clean it like with his tongue. He's like, I got it. I don't know.
What do you think? What do you think the button does, dude?
What do I think it does for? Well, I guess I was thinking more about asking you guys questions about the button as opposed to what I thought the button did.
You should have a response prepared.
I should have, but I don't. I think that it's. I think it's a button that he presses and it just brings him like, what do old people take for energy? I don't know. I don't know many old people.
Metamucil.
I think it's a button for Metamucil.
Yeah.
It keeps keeps the energy going. I guess just like this podcast needs. I need one of those buttons right this second.
Meth.
Yeah.
Are we losing?
What do you think it does,
Is that what
Greg?
you're saying?
Buttons in the White House. So that's never been good, right? I mean, it could be nukes. Like I'm just picturing like, Dr. Evil had his little evil bases and like he would hit buttons and people would fall on like lava
Oh,
pits or-
fucking trap door, dude! How fucking
Yeah.
sweet would that be?
You know what I'm saying?
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope if there's a trapdoor, where does it go? Like under the White House, where does it go? Is there a
I don't know.
well
Prior
there?
to that pedophile island that all those Q people were talking about, like apparently it's all real. Fucking, you heard it here on Take Warning first. Like Q is real. There's a button that that Joe Biden can press, and it opens a trap door, and that leads you to pedophile island. We
What
just
if-
fucking.
What if it's a Jewish space laser? That's what you
Jewish, like Marjorie Green is pushing.
The shit that comes down and it hits you like Independence Day and just blows up the White House because it's a Jewish space laser.
Does it blow you
according
up
to
with
Marjorie
gold, though?
Taylor Greene?
Like, does everyone
Oh.
become rich when the laser hits?
He
Oh,
can
man.
be reached at
Fucking
rick.solano at takewarningsports.twats.net.
There's a congresswoman that said that.
Yeah.
That's some good news this week. Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks
it's
for that
legit.
shit. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with people? So
The
we have a
world
lot
is
of new,
crazy.
we have a lot of new listeners, and one of our ending segments when we start wrapping up the show, it's called "Fuck That Motherfucker." We want to throw it out this week to Lee. This is his first FTMF.
Or fantastic motherfuckers. It can be a good one.
It can be a happy.
Fuck
You're
this
right.
motherfucker or fantastic motherfucker.
So we like to call it FTMF, but it sounds like Lee's gonna get angry today. So
I guess Rick
Lee,
doesn't check his phone.
Rick did not check his text at all.
Rick did not check his text.
I did not check my text.
Hold on, we'll wait. You can play the intro while you're doing it.
FTMF is actually going to be Rick this week.
Oh, okay.
It switched.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play the intro. Lee'll do it next week.
All this
right,
planning and preparation for nothing.
Just bring it in.
Take warning. The following segment is a personal view and opinion that may offend some. This is an independent opinion and should be taken as such. Put away your tissues and close minds. It's time to hear the fucker out.
So I've touched on this several times. We all have. We talk about it. We have a corner set for COVID. Today I had an experience I hadn't had so far in this pandemic at work. Our boss has been out and he's been sick and had been infected with COVID. And we'd heard that he might be a little sicker than we thought. But today in our closing meeting, his wife came on to let us know their experience, more or less just to keep us in the loop and let us know what's happening. They lost her father, within a week. This started on January 4th for them. Within a week, he had gotten pneumonia and passed away. And from there, it transferred to the husband and wife, our boss and his wife. He's now suffering from double pneumonia, and he has been since the second week of January. The story that we had to hear from this about losing your dad in your house from pneumonia within a week, the many trips to the ER, to the hospital to try and be admitted, and being sent home with oxygen, saying, "Hey, there's just no space in this place," to just the raw emotion that you're going to hear from that, the feeling of that. You hear about your friends getting sick, and there are a lot of friends that we've had that have gotten this and they've gotten over it, and that is such a blessing. Some of us haven't gotten it, and that's a blessing also. But to actually hear how real this can be, to hear about the pain, I can't imagine that in 3 weeks your whole life changes and you lose a family member. Not only that, your parent, and that whole time your husband's still suffering and dealing with this. He actually gave us some words of encouragement. He came on, and it was a very short conversation. That man is super strong for having double pneumonia and coming on and making sure to let us all know that he's listening to us, and we're just wanting him to get better after 3 weeks of this and still very much in it. I just want everybody to take that perspective. We all joke and we make jokes. We put memes out. We try to educate through some humor, but the bottom line is we still have to be taking this as serious as possible. And it can really turn your whole life upside down. So for all those people that we've lost and those people that have had to suffer this, I say I'm so sorry, and I give you my condolences. And again, please start fucking following the rules. And if you can't, fuck you, motherfucker. That's it. That's all I got.
Seemed like a downer.
I know, but hey, you gave it to me.
I agree. And
Thanks, Lee, for the FTMF. Appreciate it.
Hey.
Way to bring all of our listeners up and amped up.
Next
and
week is
way to
mine.
end the show.
I guarantee it.
I
You're
feel
not
like
doing
Lee's
FTMF
better.
ever.
But I feel sad now. So Dustin Diamond died too, so we'll bring that up right now. Lee, do you think he died because the rest of the Saved by the Bell cast wouldn't let him on the new show of Saved by the Bell?
Jesus Christ, stupid.
What? Too soon? Too soon?
Fucking God. What the fuck, dude?
I am going to go along with what
Holy
you just asked me.
What? Did I drop it too soon?
No.
Yes.
No.
What? It happened earlier today. It's been at least 12, 13 hours.
Dupe,
Oh,
are you on
really
hydroxychloroquine right now? Are you on hydroxychloroquine?
It's a legitimate question.
No, that's a fucked up question. Rest in peace, Screech. You will be missed to all of us 90s kids.
I know.
I feel bad because you never got Lisa. The fuck was up with Lisa, dude? Like, why shouldn't she give fucking Screech a chance? Now he's dead. What the fuck?
She was cute. She's not cute anymore.
She's
I
not.
don't know what she looks like anymore.
It's tragic. He was only 44. I mean, none of us are over 40, but he's close enough to our age group that's gone too soon, man. We still feel like young guys, right? Even though we're in our 30s, mid 30s, late 30s.
I kind of feel like this is like Saved by the Bell, where like Rick is Zach Morris and Duper's like the Mario Lopez, and it always has to be about them two, and then everybody else is just kind of like thrown to the base side.
I like that because at least my career in has longevity.
Yeah, you play the gay guy on Nip Tuck, so I mean, at least you have something to look forward to.
God, I
Was he gay in that?
Yeah, dude.
He was the Carver. Spoilers. No, he wasn't. He
You
wasn't.
son of a bitch!
Question: which one of you two is going to be the one that takes all the caffeine pills and breaks down, and we have a drug fueled episode?
Lee is definitely the stripper. Have you seen his profile on takewarning.com?
Have you seen him have sex?
Yeah.
He just fucking goes around like a floppy fish in a hot tub.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And he's going to do Showgirls, and everybody's going to be like, "We only watched it to see tits," and that's the end of his career, and that's Lee.
She's a dancer.
It's a Versace.
Lee, when is Take Warning going to expand into Lee's dance routine?
Well, FTMF is mine next week.
Oh yeah, okay. Until 2 minutes before, and you go, "Hey, Greg, take it."
So that's the plan. So
Yes. No, FTMF is mine next week. And when I have FTMF, I have some good stuff I want to talk about. And then
now you got good shit.
When I
to
talk about the
about.
good stuff, I'm gonna strip tease you motherfuckers, and you're gonna see how I get people pregnant so quickly.
Oh,
oh man,
We're gonna get
we are
so hard.
I don't know if we should go live next week because that's a lot of kids coming out.
maybe we should do like a 3-hour live episode so we don't miss a thing.
Let's just say that if you're a female, you should not watch next week.
Oh, pregnant through the airwaves. Okay, this is the last show before the fucking Super Bowl. Who you got, Lee?
No one.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
Yep.
Greg, who do you got?
COVID and 19.
I knew you were going to say that stupid shit. That is the dumbest fucking joke.
It worked. It
wasn't
worked
funny
12 weeks ago before you fucking continued to bring it up. Dude, I don't know, man. I think it's going to go to the GOAT, dude. I mean, that motherfucker sold his soul to the devil. And I'm talking about TB, all right, Tom Brady. So I can't believe, or Gronk. I can't believe that Tampa Bay made it that far with that. So
you know who can believe that? You know who can believe that? Me.
Tom Brady.
I can fucking believe that they got in the Super Bowl.
I believe the host, Ryan, is actually in our stream right now listening to this. So keep talking.
Oh, good.
And
Well,
now that we're into it.
Tell Ryan in the Take Warning Network very soon in the next 6 months. I'm on more of the Canine Crew Revenge tour where it takes me a few months to get back on the revenge thing. But in about 6 months, I'm going to launch my own podcast, Duper Gets Revenge on Ryan.
That's all it's going to be called?
That's all it's going to be called. There's going to be a podcast just dedicated to me shitting on people. Not necessarily just Ryan, but anybody who shits on me, I'm going to shit on them. That's what this podcast is going to be called. It's going to be called Duper Shits on Shit.
That's a lot of
Duper
shit.
Shits on Shit.
Duper Shits on Shit.
Duper shits on shit.
That's, I think we should probably talk about the title a little bit.
What? Like it sounds. I already have a logo in mind, too.
I really feel like
D-Sons, that's what it's called, D-Sons podcast.
See? Solid.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. So
I could even broadcast that one from the bathroom.
Dupe, what's your Super Bowl pick?
It's Tampa Bay, man. I think Tampa Bay is going to surprise a lot of people. I think Tom Brady wins this. I think Gronk and Tom Brady walk off into the sunset holding hands together.
Okay.
I think actually, even more majestically, I think that the hands of God are going to come down and then lift the two of them up, and then we're going to see them ascend to the heavens at the end of the Super Bowl.
And then Rick, is a Jew laser gonna come down from the fucking heavens?
Jewish face laser.
Oh, Jewish laser. Sorry. Yeah.
Marjorie.
You think
Taylor
Joe
Greene.
Biden's going to catch Mahomes with his fucking pedophile trap button? Like,
There's a
it's going to be all kinds of weird shit at the end of this game.
Hey, Duper. So is Bernie gonna be at the Super Bowl with his mittens?
I would hope so. Do you think he could catch with those mittens or no? I bet if Tom Brady was throwing it to him, he could. Seems like everything he does is perfect.
We're in the middle of a stream, and I just came up with an amazing meme for your 31 days of.
But they don't listen. What is it?
Friends.
No,
No. I want people. I want our viewers to just see it. We'll drop it on the social media soon. It's going to be amazing.
Why don't you just show them now?
No, but it does involve Tacos del Carbone, and I think Imaginary Bob. So it's going to be a good time.
I love their names, dude. I don't know where they came up with these names, but they're so much fun. Imaginary Bob.
All right. Well, Rick, who you got, man? You got the Rams? Ooh.
Well, my pick, you'll actually have to tune in to Take Warning All Things Sports this Wednesday for our first promo.
I thought the show was in March.
Yep, first promo drops Wednesday. You guys can hear it there.
Okay.
I listened to the promo. I don't think you made a pick.
How long is the
I did
promo?
make a pick.
I don't think you made a pick.
Like a 7-minute promo, guys. We just talk about
It's
the Super
9
Bowl and
minutes.
let it go.
It's 9 terrible minutes.
9 minutes? 9 minutes of these.
You know what I love? I love that what we're doing right now is trying to build our brand, as in Take Warning as a whole, and Duper is shitting on it the entire time.
I am
Look at those.
advertising for my future podcast, Duper Shits on Shit. So, so there you go. Now you know what I'm doing. Now that's my preview. You like that? That's that's marketing.
One day, I am going to share the story of Rick's expanded podcast network and tell you guys the real story on how this started. But I won't do it today because we're already over an hour.
I cannot wait till we get to that.
I cannot wait.
The VH1, the story behind the story episodes. Those are going to be a lot of fucking fun, dude. Because I've been archiving all of our text messages, and there's a lot of crazy shit in there.
Yeah, no, we know you archive your text messages. Your wife brought it up. Like, he never gets rid of anything. Like, we know. Like,
especially chlamydia.
I pulled up a text message from like 20 years ago. I was like, Rick, no, you did say this fucking 20 years ago. Remember you said that?
When Greg was living in the garage. And that you remember when you said this, Rick? Like, that's what I got. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm basically Linda Tripp, dude. I just always have a wire on. I assume that shit. But that's why I'm always asking Leah to talk into my penis. I'm surprised you haven't picked up on it yet.
No, he's picked it up.
Yeah, he does. He always gets the lift out of me, you know?
Okay.
Where it's going, huh? All right.
Let's wrap this shit up. Hey, Greg, what's your parting thoughts?
Dude, where do I go from that? I mean, we got fucking Jewish lasers. We got fucking a shitty sports podcast that's about to start that we'll never be on. So Rick can expand his brand. I'm just happy I got Groot to talk to. So there's that. But I too, Rick, have a surprise for you guys. But I can't reveal it for another 2 shows or so. So
really,
yes, it's gonna be fantastic. You guys are gonna fucking love it. Okay.
I'm excited.
And then what else do I have? Oh, I get my vaccine next week, so hopefully I will still be alive. I still haven't gotten my mutant powers, but yeah. So anyway, be good, guys. Be safe. Have a safe Super Bowl. President Biden wants you to wear a mask everywhere now, including all forms of transportation. So if you're flying out, bring your fucking mask, you dirty animals. And don't cook bacon naked, Rick.
I like it. Lee Goldman.
You promoted him the entire time you talked. It was amazing.
See how that works?
I just covered
Lee Goldman.
I just covered you with it. Yes.
Parting thoughts, man.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Rick gave a solid FTMF tonight after I put him on short notice. And I want to touch base on what he said. I've known far too many people who've gotten it recently, and actually 3 who have passed away over the last 3 weeks. So I need everyone to start masking up, start actually taking this shit seriously, because I don't want it. I know that I don't want any of you to have it, and those of you who do have it and have had it or will get it because you don't give a fuck. I hope for the best possible outcome that you can have. As far as me and my family and everyone here on the stream, I hope that we never get it, never get to experience it, and we can avoid it. Because I sure as shit don't want it. I don't want my kids to have it. I don't want to see what it's about. I want nothing to do with it. So yeah, if you're an anti-masker, anti-vaxxer, all that bullshit, fuck off. Next person up. Rick.
You could have done that for the FTMF, just by the way. That
For
would have
real,
been it.
that was
But
a
I didn't
perfect
want that.
FTMF.
I didn't want that.
That could have
for the
been it.
FTMF. No, my FTMF was something different.
Have another White Claw.
I will.
and
And Duper, or Greg, sorry. Duper? Greg? They're Trulies. Not a sponsor.
Oh.
But they will be.
Well, you need to truly do an FTMF next time.
What?
What? Duper, what you got?
Man, you guys have brought me down from such a high. I felt like we're ending the show so strong, and then, I mean, after the Dustin Diamond thing, I felt like everything was just solid after that, and then now I feel really down and depressed again. So, I guess if you're sad out there, I mean, there's always people to talk to. I'm sad currently, and I guess I need somebody to talk to. So if somebody wants to call me after this podcast, it'd be great, because these guys have put me in such a downer mood.
To lighten
And
your mood,
that's a version of what you will hear, ladies and gentlemen, on Duper
Greg,
Shits on
shut
Shit.
up. The Jewish laser is apparently coming out of my nose or my anus. It's one of the two.
Who said that? Oh, is that what our listeners are
Oh, wait, and
discussing in the
Sheila,
chat room right now?
They swear that the laser. Okay, so according to Josh, does the laser come out of Lee's nose, or does it have to be hidden somewhere else? And Sheila replies, his butt, because apparently he likes anal.
And yeah, straight anal lasers. But
And
hey,
not funny anymore.
Duper.
Okay, bye.
So we asked the second trivia question in the warm up. And what are the chances of Rick getting COVID?
My favorite color is gold.
What? No, not for you,
Damn.
dumbass.
Oh,
Listen.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
So what's the percentage that Rick will get COVID being indoors with small crowds? That was our trivia
do
question.
you have a stat for that by any chance?
Holy shit, that's a good idea, dude. Who's gonna get COVID first out of the five of us? You, me,
Two,
Greg?
well, including Josh, right?
been there, done
Greg
that.
Greg wins.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
who's gonna be
Greg
the first
wins.
one to get it? Because Greg's really not even.
He
doesn't
totally
really-
did not even answer my question. Like,
Well, I'll tell you this: I'm not even going to make that bet or make that guess because I don't want any of us to get it.
Nope, none of us.
thanks for listening, dude. I appreciate
I
it.
got close to him.
Rick, what's your
How
favorite
long, how
word?
long is it gonna take for him to catch COVID? Well, it depends.
That
Like,
wasn't my question. I said, what is the percentage that Rick will get COVID being indoors with small crowds?
Do you have any kind of statistics about gathering indoors?
Well, I'll say there's, I mean, a 70% chance that he could gather. Well, 70% of all cases.
Fuck, man.
I totally set you up, and
man.
you fucked that up.
Oh shit!
Oh, my
Way over
God.
Duper's head.
To that, ladies
Hey,
and gentlemen,
real
I think,
quick, what's with the Groots,
what?
Greg? Everybody's asking.
Oh,
Dude, it's Groot. He wanted to be on the fucking show. Lee had goggles. I have Groot.
So do
That's
I.
fair.
You know, do you want Groot to be a weekly, part of this pod? At least
I
he
do.
listens to me.
I do.
So my Groot doesn't count. This Groot over here is not being recognized as a
He's
group.
probably feeding you
Yeah.
ideas like, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. It's all about you. You're the greatest person
I gotta put
ever.
my hoodie over
He is the one that told me the Dustin Diamond joke earlier. So all blame goes on Groot. So that's 100% on him. I mean, the goddamn podcast is called Take Warning. You might as well be ready for some hard jokes.
That was pretty. I don't even know what to say to that shit.
As hard as a Groot.
Jesus Christ, that was harsh. All right. Well, for my parting words, you guys heard me in the FTMF. Please take care of each other. Please stay safe. Love you all, especially our listeners and our new listeners. It's been really cool growing with everybody. It's been fun interacting and meeting some new people, some new connections and networking over the last couple of weeks. So thank you all for doing that. Again, thanks to shout out to Project Wolfpack for caring about us so much that they even got our names fucking right over the course of labeling 2 episodes. It took them 2 episodes, but they did get it right. They actually put take in one and warning in another instead of
taking warning.
So thank you for not calling us taking warning for a change. Big shout out to Tacos Del Carbone and the imaginary Bob.
Rick, hold on. Mi amo, Greg. That's all I wanted to say.
You hear that close? he said it.
Oh man.
Ah, shit. All right, guys. Well, you guys enjoy your week. We will talk to you again next Monday. Have fun. Be good people, as Josh would say. That's it. Let's do this.
Taking warning.
Oh, shit. There goes the mic.
All right, everybody. Thank you
Greg,
for
go.
listening. You fucking dick, dude.
Let's try and get one more out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to
buddy. Just rub it out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to the show today. Please go to takewarningpod.com where you can explore additional content on the podcast, as well as find the links to the podcast on your favorite podcast platforms. Also, please get on social media. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Take Warning. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you like about the show, what your thoughts are on the show, and what you would like to see in a future podcast.